Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Antwiwaa and I've had my natural hair since 2017. So it's been about 5-6 years since I went natural. I've gotten to a point where I'm bored. I want to be able to not think about going through a lot of steps. I'm just ready to get my hair relaxed and have hair that I can manage more easily based on current schedule and where I am at this point in my life. One of the things that is scaring me about getting my hair relaxed is the fact that my hair is going to be very small. That definitely scares me a lot. So I'll talk to the stylist when I get there. My Uber is here. When I got to the salon, the first thing I did was talk to the hairstylist about my concerns, my fear on my hair. I needed to make sure that this process wasn't going to burn. Like, the only thing that was going to make me get up and leave was if he had told me that my scalp was going to burn. He did assure me that it wasn't going to burn. Shout out to Samson, who was my stylist. He was very patient. He pretty much walked me through every single step as though he was teaching a class, which was very nice and very comforting for me. Now to the steps. If you thought the natural hair procedure had a lot of steps, oh my god, you don't know. When we got to like step number 6, 7, 8 and he was still going, I was like, what? Anyway, let me take you through the steps he took me through. So when I got there, he checked my hair, checked the hair type. Then he divided my hair into 4 sections and he applied a base to protect my scalp from the burn of the relaxer. But after he was done with that, he said he was going to start applying the relaxer to the most resistant part of my hair, which he said he found from just touching my hair. So basically, the most resistant part of your hair is pretty much the toughest part of your hair, I believe. The part that needs a little bit more time to process. So he started with mine, which is the center of my hair, and then he applied the product all through my hair. He did mention that he was avoiding my scalp, so he started applying from about an inch above my scalp, and then he left the ends as well for later on. So at this point, he's applying the product to my entire head, but he's leaving out about an inch of my hair from my scalp, and he's leaving out the ends of my hair. So he's just hitting the mid part of my hair at this point. Then when he's done with my entire head, he tells me that there's going to be a second application. Excuse me, sir. Second? What? So yeah, there was a second application, and for the second application, he did get the ends of my hair as well as the tiny bit of hair he left before the scalp. So he's using a brush at this point because I did mention that I wanted to retain a little bit of texture in my hair, and so he's not combing out the hair. He's being gentle with handling my hair because we are trying to retain some texture in my hair. We are also trying to maintain my hair health, and he's brushing it all the way to the end, using his hand to gently massage it. During the process, he told me that we're going to wash out the relaxer in 20 minutes. And up until that point, there was no burn. There was no itchy, uncomfortable sensation in my scalp, nothing at all. So at this point, I'm like, wait. So does this mean that all the times I relaxed my hair when I was growing up, they were doing it wrong? But he also did say that if you have moisture in your hair while you're relaxing it, then there may be some burn or discomfort. Then once the 20 minutes were up, it was time to wash out the relaxer from my hair. So we go to the sink and then he starts washing out the product. He washed out the entire product out and he recommended that I get a treatment, a bond treatment. And the bond treatment was basically supposed to bring back the bonds that the relaxer broke in my hair, something along that line. So it's like, I wasn't part of the initial budget, but fine, if it's gonna help my hair, let's do it. So we started out with the bond treatment, which is like a 2-step treatment. He puts something in my hair. Sorry, I didn't ask. He mentioned it, I'm sure, but I forgot to note it down. Put that in my hair, let it sit for 10 minutes, and then he put the second treatment solution thing in my hair in addition to that one, and that also sat for 10 minutes. And it was time to wash my hair. He washed out the treatment out of my hair, and then he washed my hair with a shampoo. And he mentioned that if your shampoo looks pink while you're washing out your hair after a relaxer, it means that there's still some product in your hair and you need to wash it a little bit more in order to get rid of all the product. He washed that out added another round of shampoo, and then once it was white, we're ready to condition my hair. So he added a conditioner, finger combed my hair, and then he wrapped this towel gently and very nicely around my hair. Then we went back to my seat and then we detangled and blow dried my hair. And when he plugged the blow dryer, the only thing I could think of was, oh my god, heat, because I think everybody with natural 4C hair or any form of natural hair has been primed to think that heat is bad for your hair. So I'm like, can we skip the heat part? I didn't tell him it was in my head. But of course we couldn't, because I would rather get a blow dry than sit in this. So he blow dried my hair, combed it out. I think he straightened it at this point, and then he said that my hair was uneven, which is mainly my fault because when I was natural, I used to trim my split ends by myself. No method to it. I'll just trim. So after he had straightened the hair and everything was laying flat, we could see the disparities between the length, and we needed to make the length even. Trimmed my hair. Shout out to Na for getting the back of my head. She's also one of the stylists in the salon. Very sweet lady as well. So she got the footage for the back of my head. As you can see, I could have done that by myself. So she did that, and I felt like that was a lot of hair, but I don't mind because I've cut my hair multiple times and I don't care. It will grow back. If it doesn't grow back, there are ways to have the longer hair look without having naturally long hair. Yeah. So after he was done, he styled it. Look at this gorgeousness. What? I was in love. I was in another world. I was in a world of my own. I was feeling my hair. I sat there for about a full 10 minutes just looking at myself in the mirror, and there was not a tiny bit of regret. I felt free. I could run my fingers through my hair without any knots whatsoever. It was such a nice feeling.